There are 28 running backs, 28 going over Raheem Mostert this year. Now I know he's 31, 32 years old. He's an older running back. The cliff falls off with all old running backs. That's what they tell you, right? Well, he was that age last year and he finishes the RB5. He don't have like years of tread on him. He's always been hurt. If you want to say, okay, there's maybe some risk that Raheem Mostert is going to be injured again. I get that. Like, he's been a pretty injury-prone running back for most of his career. But this system has set him up very nicely to be a contributor. He played in 15 games last year, cracked 1,000 yards, and cracked 20 touchdowns. This is one I'm just like perplexed. I'm bamboozled, flabbergasted. A guy who's probably going to be in a very similar position to what he was last year, now cratering down draft boards because we think Devin Achane is just going to overtake everything that he does. But as long as he plays a healthy season, maybe he's not the RB5 last year, but the RB29 last year down a stretch, he was performing as a high-end RB2. And do I think he's necessarily that? No, but if we see Zamir White going in like the RB25 range, to me, there's going to be a lot of value. He had 4 straight double-digit games to close the season last year. They only signed, Alexander Madison? Was Alexander Madison a threat for Zamir White? I don't think so. And Antonio Pierce, we know what he wants to do. He wants to run the football. He wants to play defense. He's a defensive-minded coach. He goes to his guys, and there's a reason why this team didn't draft a running back and they didn't sign a running back. It's because Zamir White proved towards the end of last season that he's him. He can handle this. And they drafted him with the hopes that when Josh Jacobs left, which he did last year, that they had somebody that could come in and handle the load. Now, is he going to be this big-time pass catcher in PPR leagues? No. In standard leagues, should he be going much earlier? Yes. This is a guy I'd be very much targeting. If you went 0 RB, has the youth, has the team and scheme, has the production that we've seen based on last year to be a guy that you can at least trust in your lineups. I've seen some people say he's this year's Mike Davis, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If we were putting Gus Edwards in the 4th or 5th round, I'd be like, fade him, fade him, fade him. But Gus Edwards is being taken as the 41st running back off the board. 41st. Like, that to me is wild. When a team says they want to give a back 300 carries, 300, say he's a 4-yard per carry back, which I think Gus Edwards can be 4-yard per carry. We're talking about a 1,200-yard guy. And if the touchdowns are anything like they were in Baltimore with Greg Roman, and we know how he likes to use his running backs, that's a 10-plus touchdown guy in the red zone. They're going to pound the football with Gus Edwards. Why? Why would he not be in the top 40 when it comes to running backs at ADP? He was RB25 last year. Gus Edwards is going to smash that ADP. Smash. I'm talking like probably put up top 25 running back numbers this season. He will smash that ADP. This could be one of those game changers. Blake Corum. Blake Corum could be one of those rookie running backs we look at and we're like, oh, shit. He's going to be a problem in fantasy. Sean McVay drafted him in the 3rd round, right? And he's stout. He's 215 pounds. He's got good size on him. His senior season at Michigan, he had 1,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, bro. This guy is the definition of we're using you in the goal line and you're going to get in. The problem is that he's behind Kyren Williams. So if you believe in Kyren Williams and you think that he is the answer for this Rams running attack, then stay away from Blake Corum. At any point, if Kyren Williams goes down or proves that he is not the lead back for this team, Blake Corum is going to step into the starting role and never let it go. Once Sean McVay has a guy, he rocks with him till the end of time, until they get hurt. Unless he plays 17 games. Kyren plays 17 games, which you have to hope for if you draft Kyren. Blake Corum has like top 12 potential, in my opinion. If he gets the starting role, holy shit.